so the other week I put a post up about buying some cheap fans, which are Sirrocco sort of lookalikes, and got a little bit of backlash because people are saying you should just go with Sirrocco, and I said, well, I'm going to bite the bullet and give it a test. So the cheap fans have arrived, so let's unbox one of them and have a bit of a look and see what they look like. Okay, so straight out of the box falls a little certificate. Getting a peel, so I'm just going to rip it out. Some screws, so you get a nice little remote with these, as opposed to the Siroccos which don't have a remote. You get the same sort of little backing that the Siroccos have, and a little compliance sticker, the standard wiring that goes on the back, a couple of mounting screws, and there must be another washer or a nut somewhere. Here it is. And then if we unbox, get this styrofoam out of the way, and to look at, it looks exactly the same. Just get rid of this, it's fairly well packed. To look at, it's exactly the same. The Siroccos have the steel on the front and on the back, I think, and these are just the plastic. This is steel on the front. It's got a little hole in the front that I'm not sure what the purpose is, and it has nice little ratcheting for when you're trying to move it into different positions. And the thing that's pretty cool here too is you've got your 1, 2, 3 speed fans, but it's actually denoted so you can see what it is. And on the side here for your timer operation, it's got 3 hours, 6 hours, 9 hours, and 12 hours, which the Sirrocco doesn't have. It just has the lights, and you can sort of work it out yourself. The same sort of little locking and moving mechanism, same as the other one. There we go, locks into different positions. Still the rotating gimbal, rotates all the ways. It's actually got a pretty nice little feel. I quite like the ratchet mechanism on it, the way it locks into place. So the only thing to do now, the big complaint with a lot of people was, are they going to be noisier, are they not? So I'll connect the wires up to it and we'll run it and see how it compares for noise. I don't have a noise meter, so it'll be just by ear, but we do have Siroccos in the van already, and I will just test it out and see what it sounds like, plug it in and go from there. Okay, so one of my old batteries still works. Got it connected up. Makes a little beep. The other ones don't do that. As far as noise goes, I don't think it's any noisy at all. The only thing I will say is there's a bit of, the fan isn't perfectly balanced. You've got that resonance, the vibration, which you won't notice once it's bolted to the wall, but just on low, you can just see the little frame's got a little bit of a shimmy in it. Quite a shimmy in it actually. You'd probably spend a bit of time trying to balance that fan. So I'd say that's where the differences are going to be. But once bolted nice and solid to the wall, you won't find that will cause a problem. It may over time wreck the bushes and stuff within the motor. But as far as sound goes, it's as quiet as the other ones. It's pumping a good amount of airflow. It's nice here. And I can't reach the button out. The thing that, this doesn't come with batteries, so I can't test this out, but it does have your on and off, your timing, your speeds, so you can do your timer through that as well. But as far as everything else goes, it doesn't really feel or look any different than the more expensive ones, and a little bit of shimmy maybe, but if that bothers us and breaks down in time, then we'll probably just ditch it and put some other ones on. But these were 120 bucks off Catch, or 119, and I don't think they're too bad at all. I'll mount them up over the weekend and put them on the walls, but I don't think they're going to be too bad of an investment for 120 bucks. All right, so I've just had a look at the ones that we've already got in the van, the originals, and the differences are the other ones have the nameplate on the front, this one doesn't. The grille here is chrome, this is color coded. On the back, same, plastic, white, and on the front, doesn't have the speeds designed for the fan, so you've just got to sort of click through the lights. And you've got your timer function here, and you've got your lights to work it out, but this has actually got inscribed in it 3 hours, 6 hours, 9 hours, 12 hours. And running the other fans, they have a bit of a shimmy in the fan, a bit of a vibration, which is no different to this one. This one has a bit of a shimmy when it runs. They're not perfectly balanced, but they are just a cheap little fan as well. They have a leading edge on them, which has got like a little fluted thing, which obviously helps with the quietness of the fan. And as far as sound and noise levels go, I would say they're no different. It doesn't sound to be any different at all. And for 120 bucks, they're not bad. On the bottom, they've got exactly the same connections, just a couple of fittings there. Exactly the same base plate, which drops into place. So almost identical and reasonably cheap, I think. So we'll try them out, see how we go. That's it, so I hope that helps.